Okay. Welcome to the new and improved viewer experience. We're back. We're here. We're chilling. Now, since this is the first VOD in the archive, this is going to be the first VOD that's not, private. I know, Kitty. Poor Kitty. Poor Kitty. I don't have chat right now, so give me a minute. Sorry. So this is the first VOD in the archive. Might as well just say a few things here, you know. Make it clear. I am being messed with. By a group of individuals whose activity has exceeded criminal. Now, have my actions involving this been smart? No. Did I give them the ability to cause me unnecessary harm? By my reckless actions? Oh, absolutely. Alright? But I have learned some valuable lessons today. Over the past few days. And regardless of how it plays out, and if I sound cryptic, and if you're watching the VOD because you're curious, you heard that I was banned or whatever, my death was greatly exaggerated. Normal content, normal everything, will resume in a few days. We're just chilling. Alright, we might play some Armory Forager, we might play some, like, AimLab, we might just... RoboQuest could be fun. That could be real fucking fun, actually. Oh my god. RoboQuest is the play. Now, if anybody comes here and they actually really want s&box help, I'll I won't hesitate. If you're a regular and you need s&box help, you know, you get the pass. But we're chilling, okay? So, regardless, you know, the VOD watchers of this, the reason why the VODs are gone is because of, everything. It will make sense. I'll have a video talking about it eventually. I gotta speak in vague whatever because the individuals involved are not good people. Like, we're talking like decades of prison time, potentially, if what I suspect is true. Or like 5+, you know. Regardless, though, we're gonna chill. We're gonna have some fun. We might be I might open s&box later. I might chill. You know what is chilling? My plans are delayed by a month. I know I was making the golf game. I know. Alright, like, sorry about all that. And you guys know. Regardless, we're chilling. I'm gonna smoke. We're gonna hang out. Actually, maybe I should also go live on Kick so that there can be music. Because when I play this game, I don't know how else to describe it other than if you watch the VOD on YouTube, I'm going to come off as a crazy motherfucker. I'm like, why the fuck is he doing what he's doing? But I play this game like it's a rhythm first person shooter. It's actually something I've thought about making because I'm from the game from what I do and not what the stream and the sandbox stuff. You might think I'm not you might not realize you might think like I don't play games because I stream all the time, but I do play a lot of games. Well, used to. Quite a lot of quite a lot of shooters. So we're chilling. Put the stream key in the stream key. Create the output. We connect streamer bot. I know it's a black screen, I know, and I know I started stream a little early, but we're hanging out. We're gonna smoke a little bit. We're having fun. Sedge is gonna Sedge is gonna see it, and he's gonna, you know, or Al or somebody's gonna be like, "What are you streaming for?" Or Cody's gonna come in like, "Why are you streaming?" So yeah. Let me test. Nice. Yeah, my death was grossly exaggerated. Kitty, get the down. Kitty, stop. Poor kitty. You know what? I'll just make it custom. I'll just go like. What is their recommendations? I don't know, but I'll send it at this. Testing. Whatever, hold on. Okay, bitrate too high. Is that really my problem? Oh, there we go. Okay, we're here. We've made it. Welcome to Kick. Welcome back to Kick. Let me double check to make sure that this doesn't go to the wrong channel. It does not. And if I is all good, we just go over here, we go to live, and we hang out. We're hanging out, brother. I can swear. I haven't played this game in a minute. Oh, actually, no, I did a run like a little bit ago, I think. But welcome Square to the new VOD archive. Day 1, round 0, level 0, right now. A little bit of... Not that I need to. A little. Just to be safe. Hang out, smoke a little bit. Chill. Now, this is gonna look so dumb. What happened? Oh, no game audio. Oh, you guys are so fucking smart. You know that? Hold on, I gotta, when I do this, I gotta make sure I don't mess up, because I don't wanna, this is the first VOD, I don't wanna, ruin the whatever. So I can, well, I'll talk about it. I don't have a problem talking about it, but I'm gonna speak very vaguely, because I don't wanna give any room for any misinterpretation. But, basically, I am being gang stalked. And that might be, when I say that, you're like, oh, you roll your fucking eyes, and you're like, oh, here we go again. The fuck he, what the fuck what the hell he talking about? I have the I have the logs, you just have to trust me. That I can prove. There are people in the community that are more informed, that know of the situation. I'm not gonna say names, but there are reputable individuals that are mostly up to date. Now the problem here is that I got a Twitch ban. And I'm not gonna talk about the details related to this. There's reasons. But I got a Twitch ban. So we're on Kick as well. Now that's where the music is gonna be, and the music is a different fucking vibe. Okay, I am going back. I'm unshedding the 5 viewer average, and we're going back to the 0 viewer average, like when I streamed for many years. And just had like the occasional 1 and 2 and the owl and my friends come and talk shit. That's what we're at right now. We're vibing off that. I gotta make sure that this does not go through, because we are... But yeah. Now, Square or anybody that was here for the last moments that I streamed, specifically the last 2 hours of the last stream, depending on how stuff plays out, that VOD might be made public. This VOD right here that's on YouTube, this is going to be the new baseline. All the old VODs are currently called, or private. I didn't delete them because I need a few for... I've not done fully archiving all the stuff, so... Kitty, I love you, but it's not the time. Go chase beans around, precious, yeah. But yeah. Shit's got a little bit real. It's a long story. There's a lot of parts that... I feel like... There's just a lot. Do not even stutter at me like that. The cats have decided to turn the mouse pad into a slice of Swiss with like a crumb or something. Okay. Oh, we haven't talked to this bitch. But this game's great. If you've never played this game, it is... Now... We'll use this. Whatever. It's an interesting game because it's... Oh my god, I'm stuttering. It's basically like a fucking aim trainer, kind of. Now, I'm not exactly sure why I'm stuttering. So, let's figure that out. Oh no, I wanted to top to bottom my playlist. Like, I'm not a... I don't hate... you know, we're going on vibes here. But yeah. So if the appeal goes through, right now, I'm not pissing and shitting myself to the wider community yet. Mainly because I have been baited... the ban... The ban is not... Listen, if there is a just God in this world, this ban won't hold. Long term. It won't hold, like, indefinitely. Because I couldn't convince a jury of 12. All agree. I could convince the majority of people of the claims that I'm going to eventually make. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to, like, spend all stream talking about it. Somebody hops in and asks about it. I hate this gun. Is it sad? Well, it's a direct result of me being in this community. Like, if I was in Unreal right now, I would be unbanned. If I was, let's say I did the same thing and I took the same actions and acted the same way, but it was Unreal or UEFN or any other community that these actors weren't in, I would be fine. I should have swapped the pistol out. When push comes to shove, I'm not gonna say anything. Justice will be done. Okay, hold on. Don't. This is. The appropriate people will be held accountable for whatever actions they took. Eventually. You know? Now that I've got free time, you know, and I've decided to chill. God damn it, man. I forgot to turn off shuffle. I might even beat my head against the wall and go play Marvel Rivals with some friends. Because apparently they've been playing Marvel Rivals because they... But I think I've proven, if anything, I am very ADHD, but also, I wouldn't say I'm autistic. I wouldn't, like, let someone describe me as that. I don't think I have the traits. But, I'd call it highly motivated. Just not at a consistent thing. If that doesn't... And I realize now what I just described as ADHD, you know? Kind of... That's been some, like, recent, like, things that I've, like, thought about. Funny enough, some Dr. K videos, like, kind of put me on that, because everyone, like, said I was ADHD, and I'm like, okay, well, let's... You know, like, Dr. K makes decent videos, and he's, like, in this general space. Let's go see what the fuck he says. And I swear to God, word for word, he said basically that. And I'm like, brother, I'm fucking cooked. You know, source. I don't know, I'm not... I leave s&box... when there's two things that will happen that will cause me to leave s&box. Employment and no time to do stuff in s&box. That's number one. Two would be if Face Punch abandons the engine and it goes to shit. Anything short of that, you know... What rifle does he want? Junk Arbor. Oh, yeah. Have I done that one? I don't know if I've done everything in this. I don't think I have. To be fair, I've only won this game one because I play it like a fucking idiot. You know, French fries? So, what's the damage in Paris going to be like tonight? Is like... No. Listen, it's more likely that my Twitch account is... Well, actually, I don't know. This has been a half full, whatever the fuck, but... Outside of, any, I need a little bit... I need to... I can't do the thing with the song, man. But no, listen, if they abandon it in the next year, I would be so fucking surprised. If they abandon it even in 5 years, I would be very surprised. That would be very out of, That would be very out of, character of Face Punch. And out of Gary's, you know, what Gary's said that he wants to do. Now, obviously, like, you know, I guess what I would say, what I would do if you're like still unsure, I would look at Gary's mod. Those motherfuckers are still updating that game at least once a year. Or it seems like there's at least a decent update once a year and some small stuff occasionally. Maybe a couple of times a year. Like, back earlier this year, there was an update. Now that they don't need to update it, you know, like them updating the game, depending on what they update, might be hard. Can you sub games? You're like, no. Once that's done, most of the concern goes away with all this, you know, with the whatever. I know it's in the works. I know there's like some licensing stuff with Valve that Face Punch will work out, and I believe they'll work. Wait, no, I gotta get the things. But no, if Face Punch abandons the game, well, So the reason I think they won't is because I don't think they want... Like, Gary's not, like, 70, you know? He's, like, relatively youthful, depending on who you ask, I think. He's, like, in his 40s, right? I know he's got, like, kids or whatever, but, like... But, I mean, obviously, he might retire or whatever. You know, I'd imagine he has the money to retire and, you know, move on. But, I can't imagine that, he would spend all this effort building this engine, especially given that the Unity drama happened in the middle of the development of this engine. I feel like if Face Punch wants to make a game in the future, why would they use fucking you know, why would they use why would they use Unity or Unreal or whatever when they've got their own that they're developing, like, in-house but open source, you know? Do you know what happened? I, in the past, thought it was happening more soon than it actually is. I don't think there's been any talk about this. Game name? This is RoboQuest. Sorry. I am not in the right category. But listen, like I said, we're week vacation. I'm pretending I'm a 0 viewer entry again. I'm taking my average viewers down from like the 4 or 5 it was at before, back down to 0. You know, 20 views on a stream. But it's RoboQuest, really good game. I like it. It's kind of I don't even know how to describe it. It's just fucking fun. I don't know what that actually... I forget what the focus charges do. But I don't know when it's going to happen. My guess would be when the game goes free to play. If I was to guess internally at Face Punch, the game going free to play, that would maybe be a prereq. Now, that's just me that is coming straight from my ass. But if I was like working there as Gary, I would heavily push for that, you know, like... Oh, shit. Now it's gonna get the fucking 50, and we can... I only, like, skim that, but... More damage when we don't do damage? But yeah. Good old... I don't know. I don't think they would ever abandon it. I would be very, 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 very surprised if there's ever, like, a complete abandonment of Sandbox. At least while... And I don't even want to utter the words, you know, while everything is good in the Face Punch company, you know? I'm not even gonna fucking say what I was gonna say because you know, we were in the world of manifesting good thoughts. 10% chance for... Oh, okay. Do I want to run this, though? This fucking thing? I don't know. Maybe. I gotta, like, change the stuff. You know, YouTube, as always, doesn't have music. Given the Twitch ban, Kick has it, but it's a different vibe. Alright, it's better to stay on YouTube. Now... Honestly, what might happen... Let's say post-drama... I escape the Twitch ban, I might no longer stream on the platform. I might get the unbanned and just take a vacation from that platform. Not because there's anything exactly wrong with Twitch. It's mainly because the rules of the platform, where banned people can't, like, because I have friends that are streamers. Not big streamers, but, like, they make money streaming. And technically, if I can't play with them or interact with them or do anything when they stream because, you know. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is if the ban goes through, YouTube might be my primary platform. And then if you cared about, like, actually hearing whatever on the thing, you can. First shot damage? I was hoping to get, like, a crit, but I don't know what the fucking rolls. I don't want to keep clicking it. Diggy Mole? Shit, man. I know what we could do. Any Minecraft gamers? Anybody, any Greg Tech enjoyers? Anybody went down that rabbit hole? Before s&box came out, that's what, I did that for a bit. That shit, oh, you know? Ooh, I was not ready for that game. Hold on, don't miss. But yeah, on the drama stuff, though, I will have a write-up and that convinces a wider audience that, you know, I gotta like write the appeal and deal with that. And when I do that, I'm gonna make another version that doesn't contain more content that might get me in trouble. Now, when I say that, I mean stuff that would be even remotely considered as private information, you know. But, the TLDR, though, is I didn't dox anybody, to be clear. That's what I've gotten hit for. I'm gonna elaborate a bit more on this. I got hit for doxing somebody. Or leaking personal identifiable information. I didn't do that. The gang stalkers did it to me on themselves to then report me. It'd be like right now if like Square or somebody just like posted their like address and full name and then reported me to YouTube or whatever, you know? Very fucked up, but we will overcome this horse shit. Actually, I'm just gonna go on this. But yeah, this is the beginning of the VOD, though. I am sorry to. I know I'm just yapping. Listen. I'm just gonna yap. All right, this is what I used to do. Listen. If before you guys like, actually, I don't know if anyone looked at my old VODs, even just briefly. They were boring as hell. All right, the fact that they're hidden is probably for the best. I just need to get a mark. Missed that headshot, really? Really? We know we're having fun, though. Still though, if anybody needs any s&box shit though, like if you're a regular and you come and ask a question, like I won't hesitate, and don't feel bad for asking, especially if it's something I don't need to open the editor for. Which is most questions that have been asked in chat over the past since launch. Most things can be answered without the editor. But I always, you know, went down the... I always yap too much. I can at least give you words to, you know, go towards. Is there a thing up there? What I might end up doing is, I need like a Spotify. Well, actually, I might just, since I just listen to Spotify from my browser, I might just make my own fucking browser extension that scrapes and feeds. But no, I know I'm just yapping. Nobody, you know, even again this whole yap answering questions that nobody technically asked. It's like, who asked? Why? What are you? It's funny because I've had a. Because before the s&box stuff, I would do this. It was kind of yap, whatever. And you know, it kind of might be when I think about it. You know, with the being more accepting that I might actually have ADHD. I think it's somewhat of a coping thing, maybe, or like a. I think I find it like easier to. Oh, that was it right there, you idiot. Never mind, projectiles pierce. But yeah, I don't remember which way I want to go. We play this game based off vibes. Then we, depending on the song, shoot to the damn beat. One of these days, I have some music friends. All right. One of these days, I think I'm going to rally the troops and make a first-person shooter kind of like this, but also kind of like Osu, or there's some other games like it, where shooting to the beat. Crypt of the Necrodancer is an example of what I'm talking about. Damn it. I'm trying to... Stop it. I'm trying to practice. We might also play some Armo, man. Might also grind a little bit of the, Oh my god, I forgot this place is timered. I'm just like leisurely fucking strolling. I'm just gonna die because I don't know whatever. Fuck, I'm smoked. I'm gone. We're gone. We're woo. Oh my god, another game? Oh my god, I know what we can do. You guys want to see both the best game on the planet but the worst game hit at the same time? Oh my god, I got something for you. We're just gonna go on the fucking... Let's just go on the trip. Bad Rats. No. It is, it's a loved one. A lot of people know about it, But Noita is a phenomenal. This might be one of the best games I've ever played. But also, I do want to play the finals. I mean, a Noita run will last 15 minutes. Alright, I will be dead in 15 minutes if I hit play. But I also want to play the finals. That's what I wanted to. That's actually what I wanted to play. Any finals enjoyers? This shit's fucking great. Well, it's great, but it's the most underplayed great game. Relative to... I think it's still kind of popular, you know? It's not like dead, but... Do I really want to play one game of Noita and just go fucking die? Maybe. There's Shapes 2. Shapes 2 is fun. Here, let's make sure that this stays updating while I... Let's go see what the scores look like in the new event that started, because okay, rewind here. Logitech, the peripheral fucking dog shit fucking can't make a decent piece of software for their thing, but I guess G-Hub has finally gotten okay, or whatever it's called now. Even though it never opens, really. Regardless, they run a event in AIM Labs where the top X number of players, it depends on the event, get shit. That's actually where I got my current mouse. I have one of the super lights. The Pro X? I forget the fucking name of it, alright? You get it for free and you don't really think. Yeah, a Pro X Superlight 2C. I got this boy. Now, I do like it. It is an improvement over my old mouse. Now, old mouse was a G502 Lightspeed. Like the wireless one. Like the first generation one, because there's been a few generations of them. It was the first model they made wireless. Which I think released in 2020 or 2021 or 2022. I forget when. But it released back then. Then I ran that for a while, and that's what I won the thing on. I don't know why this refuses to install the Redist bullshit. Is it because it was installing? There we go. I could also go play some s&box games, but you know. Internal server error? Oh my god, is it Tuesday? There we go. Let's go check the scores real quick. What's the leaderboard look like? Where are we? I'm 581 out of what? See, this is like a really low number for right now, you know. 160,000 people, 500 something, whatever. And this event's a top 50 event, by the way, okay? Which means, to be able to win a mouse, if it ended tomorrow, or tonight, I would need over 140,000 score. Now, the scores, how AIM Labs handles the scores here, they try to normalize it to where, like, roughly 100 and, like, one score in one map is roughly equivalent to the same percentile in another. It's not always true, but typically it maps out. Some maps are more, like, way off. Some maps are close. But typically, if you get, like, a 150k score on one map, you'll get, like, a whatever. How's it going, Mondongo? It's been a minute. My death was greatly exaggerated. I don't know if you're in the Discord or have heard anything, but how's it going? But we run a few of this. Everything cool? Yeah. Wait, you read it in like my Discord, right? There's, I don't know if there's I there's reasons I asked, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, everything, I mean, I'm good right now. But shit's not. I mean, shit's been better, you know? I've had better weeks. But I'm good. We're chilling. I'm taking some time off. I'm not gonna be streaming every single day for the next week, and if I am streaming, it's mostly gonna be stupid shit. I might do some s&box stuff, but the current schedule that I had planned, assume that's out the window right now. Regardless, eventually, and I would say by a week, but a week after, like a week from now, after, you know, I've like chilled, I'm gonna spend like today and maybe tomorrow just doing nothing but chilling. And then I'll like lock in and become more active to solve my problems. Worst case scenario, I'm just a YouTube streamer, YouTube kick streamer now. Now, oh my god, I'm not on right now. Not that I'm a big fan of kick, but... No. I mentioned some stuff at the beginning, but I'm being gang stalked. Like, actually, I can prove it, but I'm not... You know, I'll have more stuff come out, but... If you paid attention to... If you've been around in chat, and you've paid attention to the wider community, and you could, like, RTS top-down view everything that's happened in the community, you will see it if you're... I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you're, like, always online like I am, there's probably a few of you. Alright? There's a few of us. That are, like, you know, paying attention. You might have... You could connect what has happened. But the TLDR is, I'm being gang stalked, and the group, or the individuals involved, basically baited me last stream and got me bad. With information that was already public. Technically already public on, like Mondongo. I'm gonna run a hypothetical. Let's pretend that's your real name. Like, you know, your name's Mondongo Show. All right. And let's say you join and you're talking right now. And then let's say like a month from now you join in on like a new account with a new username. And then imagine you post like that name Mondongo or whatever in my chat, and then you report me for like showing your information on screen or whatever. You might, from the perspective of the streamer, you'd be like, that's bullshit. Now, I don't have a lot of information on specifics here. This description might be a little inaccurate or lacking a little bit, you know? But if you've heard me talk about the people that have been harassing me, you have an idea of what's going on. That's what I mean when I say, specifically I'm using the term gang stalk, or like, let's just say for some reason I don't know why, I have pissed off some connected people. I say connected, but they're probably just a bunch of script kiddie losers that don't actually have any skill other than, like, uploading malware. But, connected individuals, I can demonstrate it, I'm not going into detail. Connected individuals, and individuals that have access to quite a few accounts. And actually, access to quite a few accounts that are phone verified across a few platforms. Which is part of the reason why that the spam has been annoying a few times. These individuals basically played me. In a similar situation to what happened before, now I'm not going to lie to you, and I'm not going to lie to the VOD, because it's only a matter of time, because if shit goes out, you're going to maybe see what actually was said and what was actually done. The night of my ban, I'm not gonna lie, I deserved at least the 24-hour. But I didn't do what I'm accused of. Now, what I think actually hit me was, I didn't refer to this as gang stalking, or these as, I didn't refer to them as connected individuals. I refer to them to a particular P word that, I'm now more justified in saying, but I'm not saying publicly. You can assume what that P word is, but pussies is what they are. But, I basically have witnessed it. I'm not the only person in the community to have witnessed them being pussies. But, you know how it is. And hopefully you can understand the reason why I'm saying the things the reason I'm being so dodgy isn't because I'm trying to, like, make myself look better in the situation, because I will, at the end of the day, release what happened that night. It's mainly because, you know, if you're, like, curious, I seen the chat, but I'm shooting, hold on. But if you're, like, curious, I can get into a little bit more detail in DMs. If I'm, like, completely crazy, but there'll be a public statement. The sandbox community... maybe. I'll tell you this. These individuals would not have targeted me if I wasn't in the sandbox community. Do with that what you wish. Again, like I said, I'm not being dodgy on the way I'm answering questions because of, listen, everything will make... You trust me for a little bit, shit will make sense. Eventually. Though, it might be faster if my Twitch appeal gets denied, I might do a write-up proper, and because, like, I don't know. Because the individuals in question don't speak that well English. They don't speak English that well at all. Like I can fucking talk, but so it's hard. If you've seen any of the spam, if you've witnessed any of the spam shit posts or whatever people, or any of the weird people in chat that have spoke broken English that have gotten bans, the broken English I don't think is intentional. I think it's that they don't speak. Though, I'm gonna say this now though. If anybody, and I'll maybe think about this eventually, if anybody is like connected to specifically international like law, or either connected or has the resources to point me to like international like law, like resources to specifically for like reports for like the evidence that I have collected and that I will collect. You know, it's just a matter of, you know, I got nothing better to do but what I'm doing right now on Google. That would be nice. Like, DM me again. All this shit. Don't DM me on Discord. If people need invites to the Discord, it's currently locked. If you join the s&box Discord, I am in it. You should be able to DM me from that Discord. I think I have DMs enabled. My Discord name is just Derek Creates, the same as a thing. You send a friend request and you're clearly like, if you're clearly like in both the s&box Discord and my Discord, or I recognize the name, you know. But I don't know why they're targeting me. To get to the point. They've said why, but it's incoherent and whatever. I'm basically their lol cow. And I was dumb enough to kind of play into it. Now, I'm not going to be too hard on myself on playing into it, because playing into it, I didn't know I was playing into it. I know what I just said sounded like I was a fucking robot, but like Mondongo, like I'm using this example here, but like imagine you were like you're not, obviously you're here you join every fucking day, but like imagine you were like a malicious actor that's like playing me long term for something. Like, could somebody blame me for like trusting you a little bit with how frequent you're around, and you know you haven't done anything shitty in chat, and you're from at least the perspective of where I'm sitting, a normal individual would, you know, like you hop in, you're like, hey, what this thing about s&box or whatever, this thing, you know, what's going on, and then you do this, and you hang out, you know, whatever, and you know, nobody would blame the person that took the bait if the person looked like they were like a real person. And basically what I'm saying is, my nature of helping people in the s&box community, coming into my stream and asking questions, that specifically is what got me banned. That's what happened. That's how I've gotten that's sort of how I've gotten baited. That's kind of where I'm at. If I didn't do that, I don't know if I'd be banned right now. And I can't elaborate. I know it's fucking cringe, but at the end of the day, though, the individuals involved have... They are, like... If there is a just God, they will serve prison time. And not for the things they've done against me. This is what I'm trying to say, and the problem is, you know, but I guess what I'm trying to say is, it's a long story. Everything's good. Regardless of what happens with the Twitch ban and these people, I will be back in s&box in like a week doing whatever. Maybe sooner, it depends on how I feel. It's been a really rough day. I don't know if any of this makes sense. Not really coherent. There'll be a statement. I will, you know, like I said, if shit doesn't pan out, I'm not desperate yet, is what I'm trying to say. There's a process of escalation that you have to kind of follow when you do this thing. Oh no, with what I've seen, and I'm speaking vaguely, with what I've witnessed, in the States at least, an individual, if this individual's name, like real name, was tied to this stuff in a way that would be like, this is like, you can't disprove it, you know, like beyond a reasonable doubt, was tied to their actions, 5+ years at least in the States. Now, with what I have seen, a particular, I don't know what the years served are for a particular type of content. A particular kind of content. Particular. Fill in the dots from before. You know, if you've been listening for the past few minutes, you're picking up what I'm saying. And no, nobody is saying it. Anybody who says it, I'm going to time out at least for a little bit to delete the message. Don't be stupid, all right? I really don't want to have to, like, we are truly in fortress mode. I don't want regulars, like, doing something that, like, you know, asking questions is fine, but there'll be a write-up. Basically, if you don't, just don't fucking... If you, I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you have questions that are more particular, or like that if I ask anything vague and you're a regular and I can be like, this guy's in the sandbox community for a while, especially if you have got like a post history on the subreddit or the sandbox Discord tied to your Discord and you can prove that you're around, I will give you more stuff. I can't give too much, you know? But because I'm on VOD and because they're playing this ban me game, I have to like couch everything that I say. Everything I say has to be like unimpeachable from the AI fucking overlords, you know? Like, I don't even know if I should be saying fuck right now. Which is why the VOD, all the VODs are privated right now, and why they're probably gonna stay privated until, you know. The problem is to actually get people held accountable is gonna require a significant amount of effort. And there's a lot of, like, leads to dig down and a lot of things to verify, and it's just like a one-man thing right now, you know? It's not like I've got people helping me. I just got my own free time and dedication, and this is not a call for fucking help. Alright? I'm just explaining the situation. Any help, anyone trying to help, for the safety of the channel and my sanity, will be banned. Like I said, questions, DM me on Discord. On your main account, that ideally isn't, like, even if you're a regular and you're, like, disconnected, like, hopefully you can understand. You know, if I'm like... Eventually, I think what will happen is the seriousness will be, like, realized by both sides of this engagement. And, maybe we can come to, like, a mutual understanding. to leave me the fuck alone. That's not to say that I'm going to let an individual that I'm claiming is like a really a group of people that is bad off if they leave me alone. It's just when we're in a world that is no longer like a thing, you know? Like when they're like no longer fucking with me. And maybe like some accountability is held. Or I'm satisfied that, you know, maybe we can like talk a little bit, you know, more about it. It's just right now. But the thing is I was gonna say is, if anybody, now this is so fucking cringe because I don't have this kind of clout to fucking pull this thing, but if anybody is a little bit more connected and is like connected to like specifically people maybe at Twitch. Now, to be fair, I haven't appealed yet, so I don't need this yet. I gotta appeal, and then the appeal gets denied, and then I will piss and cry publicly. But for in the off chance that I do have to piss and cry publicly, if anybody is like connected or knows a guy that knows a guy, you don't even know like how much it would help to at least have something, you know? Again, if it comes to, I'll do the pissing and the shitting and the public outcry or whatever the fuck when it happens. Now, when that happens, I'm gonna have to be a little bit more. I'll be less vague when, you know, a little bit less vague. Obviously, because I'll need to be. I'm gonna convince anybody that I'm the victim here. Yes, sorry. But yeah, everything's good. I'm fine. If I am found dead, assume I was gang sucked to death. That is not me saying that I am gonna harm I am not suicidal, okay? If I am murdered or die suspiciously, there are only two entities that would be responsible for it. An individual that will... Local individuals will come out and release that information. Is all I have to say, alright? Now, it's not that serious, alright? When I say that, I'm trolling a little bit when I say that. It's not that serious. This is like an international thing. But like, you know, we live in a society right now, you know, so who the fuck knows? Precious, can you please not break everything I own? I know you want to rub on the thing. And that you were the best little kitty I've ever seen. But yeah, if anyone has any, like, advice, anything, like, you know, resources to point to, like, good, you know, what to handle this particular type of behavior... So the finals. I don't know why. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mondongo, I don't know if you're still here, but you can, if you wanted to see some, if you were to pay attention, you might witness what I'm talking about. I don't know if you, what, I'm not saying anymore. That's all I'm saying. But regardless, though, thank you guys for being around, you know. Normal s&box content will continue. I'm not gonna let these people, if anybody, like I've said before, if anybody, any face punch people, any moderators of any community that I'm currently connected in, or anybody with a name that I can, well, actually, any moderators or any face punch staff want to reach out and be, I can prove that I am being, but at least until this chills out, I'm keeping cards to the close to the chest, you know. At least until I make a statement, an appeal, and whatever. A lot is gonna come out. But remember, though, everything that I do is on VOD, and all of my VODs are privated right now. And I've also, archived all the relevant VODs, so... Don't worry about it, guys. Alright? Do not, also in the world of not mentioning this, anybody who mentions this guy's anything in chat will be met with a ban, alright? Even if you are, actually, I'll put it in the pens. What games do I play? I'm, shooters outside of this. But, I actually need to pen this. Because I don't want to, I want the regulars to know, anyone that's, like, reasonable, you know? Fortnite? Ah, no. Finals. Oh. Traditionally Counter-Strike. The like Apex for a bit. Deadlock. Mostly like a MOBA shooter. These days, like an aim lab monkey. I have not seen the finals melee changes. So were they done in the past month, or did they happen post s&box launch? If they happen post s&box launch, I have no idea about them. The last time I played the finals was like earlier this year. Sorry, this is a message I'm about to send. Ignore. But yeah, we're good though. We're hanging out. We're having fun. We are in the post through it strategy right now. Should go should go also do this on Kick. Did that not send on Kick as well? What a shit platform. But yeah, oh, like today. Wait. Oh shit, wait, was there like is there a new season? Wait, new season today? Wait, am I choosing to play the finals at the right fucking day? Am I up big? I didn't know. Listen, I just chose to play the finals because I was like like emotionally fucking shot this morning because of the drama. And if Al was here or somebody that's like watched me play these games, you'd be like, why would you say you're gonna play the finals? You sound miserable every time you play them or play a game like this. But also, there's a Deadlock update, and Hayes got buffed, so like, I don't know. Precious, I love you to death, okay? You know, you were the sweetest kitty. I know. Poor kitty. You poor little kitty. But yeah. I don't know, like, kitty, chill. She's been, like, sneezing a lot or something. I don't know, she, like, or Beans was. She was, like, sniffly or something. I don't know if it's, like, pollen or something. Does pollen, fuck with cats? Anybody, like... I mean, it's, like, summer. Is, like, pollen a problem in summer? I mean, she seems fine now. She was just, like, maybe she, like, got into something. She's, like, sneezing or whatever. Maybe she's, like, digging. Though I might, I think it'd be fun, actually. What I might do... We fixed the, I have, you know, like, I used to do a bunch of painting. Like, 3D print and paint stuff. Like, sand it way the fuck down or whatever the fuck. I did, like, you know... That could be a thing I bring back. If I'm gonna, like, make it a habit of, like, slowing down on the being freaky with Sandbox every day, which maybe I will. Maybe this is, like, a wake-up call to, like, not stream Sandbox 8 hours a day. Maybe, like, you know, 4 hours of, like, more focused, deliberate, whatever. I think what I want to do, though, especially after, you know, this is done, is... make some, like, actually make some more live form content. No, not live form, structured content. Less live form. You know, like, general game stuff, like painting, you know? You guys know when you listen to music? You know when you listen to music and you swear to God you heard somebody, like, call your name through your headphones? And it's nobody? Are you serious? I'm pretty washed right now. Now remember, I could not win. I could not even. I don't even know if I could end this event right now, top 500, without grinding a little bit. I'm pretty washed. And that's mainly because I spent like 90 days or something doing nothing but sandbox. But let's screw it. Let's just get into finals, man. I didn't know there was an update today. Actually, that makes me even more excited. I thought I was just gonna go in and have like a horrible time. I should probably read the melee changes, because I already hated fucking melee. Shit was what? No, I wouldn't say hate. Shit kind of annoyed me. Yeah. Oh, never mind. I think my name was called. I'm not hallucinating. Oh, there's pizza. Be back. Hold on. All right. Back. They buffed it. Everything is a lunge? What do you mean everything's a lunge? Like, wait, when you say lunge, you mean like the sword? And how you could like... You could like slide the fuck in on somebody and just go like, you know? Like the light sword lunge. If it was like that, my God, help us. Hmm. Oh God. Oh God. You don't know how to realize it. How funny this character is. Do I gotta um I fucking uh yeah. No. It's my food, kitty. But yeah. One blink. Sorry. Eating a little bit. You know, gotta eat. I don't know what I'm gonna listen to. But again, you know, what can you do? You know, one day you wake up, you fuck up, and you let some strange people mess with your life a little bit. You know. Want to get an idea of what I typically listen to when stream's not happening? I'm gonna be honest. Out of all the songs, this is like the worst. Here, the next one's like a banger, man. I don't know. I need to like add some new music. But thing one or thing two, where are we? I wonder how they're doing. I got love. They got internet. We get to listen to some book tonight. Hang out with the boys. No, we'll wrap for the Lumi. That's fine. Listen. So, oh, this is the new map. Oh my god. Yes. If I survive, which I know I will, okay. But like, if all my accounts survive this drama, and at the end of the day it's all unaffected, and we're all good, I swear to God, I will be the most well-behaved boy on the planet. The goodest boy. Golden Retriever ass energy. Put the real gun on before I load in and get shit on. Holy shit, why did I have that equipped? Ooh. I guess I gotta change my name.
We're kicking off in Galaxy Estates, where retro
I was a weirdo, I know, alright.
Courtesy of Cometa. Brilliant! The Jet Setters, the Steamrollers, the Mighty, and finally, the Socialites. It's time to bring the heat.
The tournament opens now with round 1 and hesitation.
So I know nothing about, like, any of this. Who's, like, favored to win the World Cup? Like, who's, like, or, you know, who's, like... 'Cause I don't even know how, like, it's laid out. I don't care about you, melee guy. Like, I literally know nothing. I don't even watch. I should have shot the melee guy. That witness there is why I ignored the dude. I don't know if it's ever worth shooting the shield unless he's like got back shot, you know, like, or some kind of, he's like knock it out or whatever. This map is neat though. It's got some like residential, like neighborhood vibes. I wouldn't quite say Nuketown vibes, but because it looks like lived in, it's not like fake.
The mighty have set things in motion.
Jump back here. Materializing. Creating a package.
Fuck that guy. Oh my god, I just got one shot? You guys got this team? Okay, he's got this?
Placing a motion sensor. Will they make this a spree, I wonder?
I think I can make that. I don't know where to sit. Cause I don't know if they can like spawn like fucking there or there, you know? I don't know like the lines. On most of the other maps, unless there's been another new map that's came out, I had like a vague idea on like what to do or where to be.
The jet setters just pirated a cash out.
Sorry, I had to int there. I had to get him off. And it perfectly wiped before. Beautiful team. I don't know if this game mode does that, but I don't know if that's still how it works. I don't think this game mode has wipe stuff like that, but
The jet setters banked their earnings. Cash out complete.
did be like ranked, but
See that steal through, but here we are. Well done.
low sodium original.
Forcing open vault 3.
You know the high sodium's for the ops right now. And eventually, like, you know,
The mighty got the cash box.
I'm not gonna say what I was saying.
The socialites are opening vault 4.
Removing obstacle.
That's them shooting, right?
Cash out underway thanks to the mighty. We're halfway
But he's a light,
through.
yeah?
I bet the sponsors are impressed with the play so far.
I'm washed, I'm washed, I'm washed, I'm washed.
Steamrollers grabbed a cash box.
Okay, I'm washed, I'm washed, I'm washed, I'm washed, I'm washed.
Steamrollers are slowing down. They need to build momentum fast.
I would have played that a little different.
It's
I'm not
a round for
warm.
socialites. Team wiped.
I kill that man. Let me sit up straight. Make sure the chair's all the way up. I missed some easy shots.
Steamrollers keep it steady. Cash out initiated.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and
In front, it's the steamrollers dominating the game.
I did not mean to. Kitty, I hate you so much.
Lock it.
Like orange is bad. We got this.
The socialites have returned to the arena.
They got swords. I don't know what he's shooting, but I was shooting a damn tree.
Motion sensor active. Creating a passage. I got you. Watch out. Explosive mines. There. A contestant is collecting eliminations one after another. Let's get airborne.
And that's a cash out by the mighty.
Fuck, where'd he go?
We are working together as one and ready for anything.
I think they get this. My man, let's go.
Suffer a new team wipe.
Look like it all comes.
Okay, we're good.
Steamrollers are stuck in
Placing a
last place.
proximity
They'll
sensor.
need to power through quickly.
Proximity sensor active.
I don't-
Deploying jump pad. Our laser is active. Any contestant
Nice.
still for too long is in for a painful surprise.
The socialites keep their momentum strong with that cash
A brilliant steal led them straight to that one.
We've not fought pink, so
Threat detected.
I don't know what they're gonna be like.
This is gonna get very interesting very fast.
This map's cool though. I think it feels neat.
Our orbital lasers event is still active, so
A little lift in the middle.
need to keep moving to avoid going out like a light.
And here we go. Overtime.
I keep seeing the things move in the sky. I keep thinking people jump padding or something.
Steamrollers are on the move.
If they can defend this position, that cash out should be enough to secure their spot in the next round.
I mean,
The jet setters could be grounded soon. They're in danger of missing the next round.
Watch out, down there.
The socialites are working their way into a vault.
Detect,
Slightly less than a mighty performance from the mighty. They're down again.
we're leading, so we can't lose if long as both are in play, yeah? As long as we don't... Well, actually, there's no wipe. Like, we can't lose now, right?
We've reached the end of this game show event. I need a revive.
Sorry, they're on me. I was trying to ping. Look back. Sorry, I was gonna go do this as well. Not because of any reason.
Countdown begins. 30 seconds remain.
This is the moment
Thank you, buddy.
for the teams to make their move and shine. Back in play.
So we have to fight the annoying fuckers.
The steamrollers roll into first place, powering through to the next stage.
And
the annoying fuckers.
we have the socialites.
The sword shield guy. The sword and then the... I'd say yeah, right? Say the sword, the one guy had the shield. Other guy was shoddy? I mean, we win range fights. Big. You know, I might actually do a little s&box stuff tonight. I might look at the new weapon system, an inventory system.
The ultra rares. And finally, the socialites.
Oh wait, there's a two, that's right, there's two full, this is like a full tournament.
We're back in
This isn't like a half. But there's no death thing? I didn't read the rule set. Alright, I thought this was gonna be like one and then you 1v1.
Final round begins.
Viewers keep a close watch on the socialites this
I like the night variant way more, but I think that's true about most of the maps. Listen, I am...
Scotty, absolutely. Materializing.
An awkward moment for the ultra rares. Team wiped.
An unwanted
Fucking turret. Oh. Still alive while the dude's dead? I think? Or is that him shooting something? Wait, pool, does it work? Aww. This place is cozy.
The socialites have started the first cash out. As the ultra rares return to the arena,
Obstacle
they'll
removed.
be looking to show off
Jump
how
pad ready.
exceptional they really are.
Watch out! Over there!
The steamrollers are rolling. Cash out on the way.
Oh my god, trade, yes. Oh, he's fighting him actively. I thought he was like shooting. I thought he was shooting him down here. I thought he was off the cliff. I thought like I thought this line drew out and he was shooting down like this. Which is why I was shooting the orb.
Great move there by the Kingfish.
Did I see a? Did I witness a spawn? Am I?
That's illegal in many jurisdictions.
What did I see right here? Did I just have a stroke?
Placing a proximity sensor. Mission attack. Obstacle removed.
Our light is gaming his brains out. I'm gonna drop down with him.
Deploying motion detector. Removing obstacle.
A confident play from the socialites earns them the first cash out of the match.
I really don't think anyone
What am I seeing?
socialite's ability to play as a
Is it the light with his heal gun? That shit was wild.
Their efforts, the Kingfish just secured a cash out.
Oh god, he's on me.
Door is being unlocked by the ultra rares. Rollers picked up a cash box.
Come on.
The steamrollers are making their play with momentum rising.
Doot,
A
doot, doot.
long-awaited return to the arena for the Kingfish.
Oh shit, I gotta go him, gotta go him.
Initiating a cash out.
Sorry, I'm like,
Rollers roll into the
motion
lead.
sensor online.
whoa. Okay, this map is kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie.
Attacking obstacle. Hop on up. Dematerializing.
The socialites are showing everyone how it's done at the top.
Proximity sensor online. Watching our six.
Do 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 do. There's also a thing I wanted to read in a minute. Because there was a guy, I think he posted on a r/unity maybe? Where he showed off a little demo. Fuck, man. That's so cringe. Melee getting buffs?
Crushing performance from the Steamrollers.
I mean, if I was listening, I could have maybe heard him. But I'm not. I don't know. I mean, the sword is always annoying. I just always hated the fucking melee weapons in this game. So, like, I'm not gonna be sympathetic to the buffs.
Together like a well-oiled machine.
Alright.
The hunt is on as a new threat just hit the arena. The ultra rares make another mark with that cash out. A vault has just appeared. The fight for fortune continues.
I'm off. Big time. Oh my god, I ding 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 ding. I ding 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 ding.
Ultra rares will have to polish their strategy from the sidelines. Team wipe.
If they want to
Oh, if I gotta get the slide into the
clarity.
whatever.
The Kingfish swooped up a cash box. The ultra rares have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back.
This could stir up some drama, and the socialites should stay on their toes. No time for barking.
Uh-oh.
As this match is just waiting for overtime.
No.
Cash out launched. The Steamrollers are charging it.
Thank you.
Dominating the waters. The Kingfish fire up a cash
Just
out.
on here. They're looking to bolster their lead. A payout here immensely improves their odds for reaching the final round.
Look at that. The Steamrollers are in the lead.
Oh my god, no. Oh my god, he went right.
Game show event is over.
So that's pretty good.
Time for contestants to log back in.
Damn.
The socialites are out of favor again as another team wipe hits home.
Do 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 do. It must be bedtime.
We're finally down to the last 30 seconds.
Somebody put the kids to bed.
Time to put their game faces on, Scotty. Eyes up. Stay sharp.
I will not elaborate.
The socialites have dusted themselves off and are ready to party again. Team respawn.
I tried.
Folks, the Steamrollers have paved their way straight into the final round.
And swimming into our upcoming
Instead of hitting me, he was pushing me. Well, hey, I don't know.
the Kingfish.
The map is nice, actually, though. I like it. I don't know it, though. I don't know. I think I know what to do now. I want to check out something. Do 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 do. No, I'm curious. I was let's go see how intuitive the new system is. Just because it'd be fun. Look at. I just want to like peep because I've not looked at it. Do 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 do. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go. First impressions here. All right. Well, Gary, I hate to break it to you, buddy, but first impressions of the new update is the empty project is it's truly empty, my guy. You deleted the everything. There's no lights, there's no nothing. Is this an error? The scene file's like 9 kilobytes. What's up, Gary? We good? What's happening, buddy? Is that hold on. Sorry, I know it's black right now. It's for a reason. We're being more band conscious now. I don't want to, you know, don't want to actually get, you know, leak some information. Okay, so it's working. Gary just he fucked up when he started when the project loaded. It's okay. We forgive him. You know. The fuck is this guy? I've heard him, but here we go, Gary. That's a lot better, my guy. Oh, I made a. Oh, we don't worry about that. Do. Let me make a component. Dude. Let's check this out. So let's go get a Terry, okay? We got a Terry in this bitch. Motherfucking Terry. Alright? What there? That's it. Mm-mm. All right. We got Terry. What did that not? Oh, because I'm stupid is why. Let's go look at the docks real quick. The stars shining brighter than. These engine ships with an engine and weapon system modeled loosely on Gary's mod. It gives you pickup slots, weapon switching, ammo, shooting, and reloading without having to build any of it. There are 3 components. The base inventory component goes on your player. It holds items, tracks which one is deployed, and owns the reserved ammo pool. Base inventory item is anything that can live in an inventory, usable as is for a simple pickup. Base component weapon builds on that to make guns, weapons, and tools. Okay, they're cooking. Gary is cooked. Cooking. I mean, he's not cooked. Well, I mean, he might be, but, like, hold on. Rewind. This is sick. A working gun needs no code at all. Put a base combat weapon on a prefab. Fill in the properties, and shoot, reloads, dry runs, and plays all its effects. Use subclass when you want it to behave differently. Everything is networked. The host owns the truth. And the holding player predicts locally, so it feels instant. Do I even need to say how cool that is? That this is just in engine as is? So let's just see if it's truly that simple. Let's read nothing else of the docs. There's maybe a paragraph, or maybe 2 here of text. Let's see if it's actually, that's actually how easy it is. If we go and we, so we just put an inventory, let's do the inventory first. Alright, base inventory component. Alright. Base. I guess it's just inventory? 1 item per slot directly, like Rust or Minecraft. Item with explosive slot buckets. Oh, okay. Max slot 6. Touch, use. Auto switch on empty, auto switch on pickup. Pickup mode none. Okay. There's a loadout component. Starting items and starting ammo. Okay, ammo types are resources. Interesting. Okay. I'm seeing it. So we have an inventory. And if I give this, so you're telling me I hit play here. What do I need? So on this, we gotta set it to use, I think. Whoa. Interesting. Okay. I see. I see, Gary. I see. So you're telling me if I make a cube and I add an item. You're telling me this will just work? Remember, you need a collider on these. That's a trigger? Interesting. Interesting. Auto switch on pickup. So how do I swap? There's no built-in inventory or hotbar bar UI. Build your own from items, get slot, and active item. They're synced and cheap enough to read from HUD code every frame. Okay. I respect that. Strong enough to cock one. Fuck trying to job hunt. Interesting. The base combat weapon is a base for anything that the player holds and uses. Guns work straight out of the box and stretches it to melee weapons. Tools, so setting up a gun, make a prefab with a best weapon component. Hi, kitty, I love you, but it's not the time. It's not the time, Precious. Nope, it's not. Come on, go, kitty. I love you, but damn. Poor kitty, not getting enough attention, even though she gets hours of attention every day. You know? Yeah, you don't get enough attention? Is that it? Poor kitty. Yeah. Why'd you go cuddle with Beans? She was in a cuddly mood earlier. You know? You know? Poor kitty. That's a poor kitty. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, kitty. 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 Go. Stop it. Doing your own thing. So override primary attack and secondary attack to change what the firing does. So let's just follow the steps, okay? Also, this little over here, um, I don't know who, like, thank you for that, whoever's idea this was. A beautiful change. Bang, bang. Hold on. Is there a hotkey to get out of this? Uh, um, um, Gary? You're frying me right now, buddy. Latest changes. I'm getting skill dipped here. Oh. So weapon one. Let's take this weapon and add in a base weapon component. Or how an NPC fights with this weapon? What? View model prefab, world model prefab. Are you telling me? Hold on, I gotta find it. I'm gonna go back to play some games in a second. It's just, I don't want the drama to, actually, like... keep me out of date with s&box, you know? Actually, let's try something. Sorry, do do. Get. Wait, that load. Mm-hmm. World model. View model. Let's see if the rest asset just works. Nope. Please don't. Oh, never mind. Well, it almost works. Interesting. I'm prop surfing. This is actually really cool. Now, to be fair, I use something that is probably needs a little bit extra sauce to make work, but that's really neat actually, that just is in engine now. I'm definitely going to use it. So, I feel like I've figured it out mostly. There's still some stuff I need to look into, like code-wise, but I'm not gonna. So what game do I play though? I don't know. I don't know. Draft hat, maybe? Is this a full reinstall? It's a full reinstall is what it is. I don't know what to play. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do is I've had some fun. I might go take a nap or whatever. This is gonna be for the next few days, kind of what you expect. I know for anyone watching the VOD or whatever, like shit is cringe. I'll work on some stuff tonight and clear up a lot. So, I might be back later. I might stream like erratically, you know. But still, you know, anyone, thank you. Love you guys.